I've been waiting for this.
Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. I think I broke my ads manager last time. And no one is safe from Swedish shoutouts. I think I broke my ads manager last time I fiddled with it and I forgot to check it after the stream. Oh, okay. Because I clicked run 3 minutes ads, but I don't think it ran anything. It's just nothing, and it's not letting me snooze or run ads, or it's not even telling me how much longer till the next ad. Nothing. Oh well. But welcome in everyone, hopefully everyone's doing well. I will be playing Beacon Pines today. I don't know what this game is about. I've seen someone play demo. I think I watched Playframe on YouTube play demo of this game. And it looked pretty fun. So I want to give it a go. Why you not running? you know what, Himan? It's even better if they're not running at all. Even better. Because I don't want any ads.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary. You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told.
Ooh,
In fact,
okay.
its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special.
Oh, I'm special. Thank you.
Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be.
Ooh.
This is a story about change.
I did hear from Raven that it's a choice-based game, and I am a sucker for choices. For choice-based games.
Nestled in a
So
shallow
we'll see.
valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
Luca Van Horn. Okay. You think I'll enjoy it? I think I'll enjoy it as well. Let's see.
Hello.
Hey, Dad. Ew. Hi, Nova. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Hopefully work is going well. Or whatever you're up. No, actually you're home already. Well, hopefully whatever. Oh, your nap. Hopefully your nap. You enjoy your nap. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Feel free to request timeouts. Have a good stream. Thank you, Nova. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good nap. How are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. Oh. I was 6 years old when you died. Oh. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Oh. Oh, this is sad. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond, and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rolo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
I love the art style, by the way. The art style is so good on this game. We're all sleepy here. I was going to take a nap, but then Liv started streaming. Go take a nap, sweetie, if you need it. I appreciate you being here, but if you need a nap, go take one. I'll well, depends on how long your naps usually are. I'll probably still be streaming. Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad, see you next time. Oh. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Alrighty. Let's head on out. Doesn't help that I went to sleep at 3 AM and woke up before 8 AM. Holy crap. Oh my god. Welp. Still writing emails. Oof. Hopefully it goes by fast enough so you can go sleep. Oh. Tickle. Tickle, tickle. Does that do anything?
Wonderful.
Oh?
I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Okay. Interesting. Achoo. I forgot how vibrant the colors are in this game. Yeah, and the character designs are so good. Like, not the well, the character designs and I meant to say the art style. It's so good. Oh. Yeah, I love it as well, Patty. It's so good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
I'll look to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh! Not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. Where are you gonna tell her? I don't know, I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself, I won't be long. Alrighty then. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. I sure will. Okay, so we have quests and the charms, I guess.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude.
Feels very 2010s. Oh, kinda, yeah. Kinda, I guess. Sleep is for the weak, and you're not weak, Patty. You are not weak. Or wait, actually you are weak. You are weak because you need sleep. Sorry.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Oh? Just as I was taking a sip. In this very house. Where, though? Here?
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Okay.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Of course. What would we do without the flowery fabric?
One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Oh. Thunder. What did the charms do, though? Oh, he just slid off the couch.
Lit the fire. She kept a
Or
warm house,
sofa.
as
Or
if by
chair.
grandmotherly
Armchair.
obligation.
Thing. Okay, let's find Grandma. Are there any more charms?
Prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week.
Cool. Can I prepare something? No?
Scissors, a broken can opener, a
Probably
mostly empty bottle
best
of
if I
glue,
don't.
and some loose string.
Oh, junk. Okay. Nice. I don't really... Okay, can I close it? No. I'll just rack on that water bill, okay?
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Please close the tap water, okay. Maybe not.
Oh my, this is quite exciting. I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
Don't we all?
You are about to encounter your first turning point.
Oh.
There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
Oh.
Step forth, dear reader.
Okay. So is this how I use charms to like make certain choices in the game?
Guide to gardening laid open on the bench. Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother.
My
She
god.
always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go. For Pete's sake, go change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But nothing. Inside clothes are for inside. And outside clothes are for
Luca
outside.
stared at his feet and muttered under his breath.
Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? Now go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right, of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
How could you? I blame you for grandma grandma yelling at me. Where is upstairs though? Oh, here. Okay. Eeny,
Luca
meeny,
paused
miny,
at his
mo.
parents' bedroom door.
Oh.
He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Oh.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Ooh, hide. Nice. Why are there so many feet? Where?
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Oh.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Yeah, that's fair. Chill. I like that.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner.
In chat, hold on. Oh, I guess there are so many feet. I don't know. People are weird. I guess people are way too weird with feet, and sometimes streamers as well. Oh wait, Grant's moving in meant that most of Lucas yeah,
Luca
okay.
was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Oh, are they sleeping in the same bedroom? That kinda sucks. But it's understandable, I guess, if they don't have a spare bedroom. Wait. I need to tell Grandma. Hi, Granny. Are you happy now? I changed my clothes. Oh, I can jump. Okay. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna go hang with Rollo for the day. See ya later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rollo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
I mean, I don't even know where we're heading either, so... Oh! We were just gonna go blank for the day. Ponder, hide, chill. I guess chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day. The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. We'll make sure you are done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Alright?
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A
Oh,
single word
okay.
can
I
change
thought, I
everything.
figured as much. This reminds me of a Christmas jumper. It does! It kind of does look like a Christmas jumper.
I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
The what now?
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed.
Oh!
At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches.
Oh, that's cool!
Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Oh, that's cool! I can go back and look at different possibilities. Or rather, different options. A grand jury. Just gonna go... I think I'll stick with chill, or maybe ponder? Can I reuse those charms? Let's see, I probably can.
Just gonna go ponder for the day.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day. Oh really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering. Well, make sure you don't overburden yourself with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Okay, let's go then. Oh, and Luca! You and Rollo stay out of trouble. I know, I know. Get into trouble with Rollo! Stay out of trouble! Nope, I'll get into trouble. And I think I can reuse those charms. That's good. Okay, let's go find Rollo. Let me explore a little bit, because I might find some more charms. Oh, hello. Never mind. Come on, come on! Woo! Dang it, Rollo.
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Right? Can I go this
The road leading
way?
to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Gotcha. What's this stump over here? It looks suspicious. Or, okay, never mind. Just an aesthetic thing, I guess. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Oh. Okay?
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Welcome to Beacon Pines.
Ooh.
For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Hello? Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now, when I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. Yeah, gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Okay then, pal. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rollo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I gotta get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh now! The left side's a little low. Okay then. Always be wary of stumps, especially suspiciously lonely stumps. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Augustus Valentine was not busy.
No, of course he was not. Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valen...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? It's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. I didn't even see this guy up here. I can't even talk to him. Oh, god dang it. Okay, back. He looks miserable, he kinda does. Poor guy. Poor Gus. Okay, let's not go... Oh. Oh, he was just chilling there, okay. Nothing special. Hey, Mr. Sinclair!
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was. A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair! Bah, don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Bone harvesting plant. Sure. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry, it's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
Pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful, it won't happen again. If we are going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be a part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world, and it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay, we're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
He stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay, our harvest awaits. I think this is the longest I have heard you go without swearing or not shouting. Me? I mean, yeah, when I'm streaming, I try not to swear that much, and I don't really shout when I'm streaming. Actually, I do kind of talk loudly when I'm streaming. But when I'm just on VC late at night, I think I try to keep my voice down most of the times because it's really late and everyone around me is either asleep or going to sleep, so live stream is pretty chill. If it's Apex time, chaos. Yeah, Apex can be pretty tense, so I tend to swear or shout when I'm playing Apex. The no swearing redeem would say otherwise. Well, I used to swear a lot more back then, so I don't know, I turned to no swearing, which is kind of odd, because I do swear a lot IRL as well. Off stream, I mean. Come on, Eddie, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound ya. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said... yeah, but, if I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Oh, poor guy, leave him alone. I blame Raven. I don't know, actually. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. Okay. Oh, that's the secret path, probably. Hey, Jetson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, memory! Wanna try less swearing, but it's instinct. I understand that. Oh, is that our dad? Go pick at your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo! Buckaroo! Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Oh, tickle. Oh! Tickle or junk? Guess junk?
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
That's not gonna really help. Can I change
Luca
tickle?
gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
It's not really gonna help either. Give it a good cast now. I'm leaving this stream. Welp. You have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Eh. Okay.
Luca gently baited. Good for skimming.
I try again. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Hey, ducky! Rubber ducky. Well, I'll be switched. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. I told you it'd turn up. Hehe. Oh, I want to see my dad's face. Can I take the ducky? Ducky. Or maybe not. What if I take the shoestring?
What fish could resist?
Well, 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 if it ain't old Boot. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other Boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh, that was sweet. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Sure? I just... Ah, okay, gotcha. Or maybe not. Maybe I don't gotcha. Head out to where, though? Did I do everything here? I probably did. Yeah, I probably did.
Luca tied what fish?
Yeah. Oh, Oh, maybe if when I get more charms, I can get some new bait. Oh my god.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Who's Jeff? Oh my god, my nose is tickling. Here we go. Hello? Sorry, Rollo, I was just fixing my nose.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Of course it's aliens. Was the vote only for your Discord PFP or was it also... Oh, Raven. Wasn't it Discord and Twitter, I think? Raven? Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the fall harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rollo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You wanna actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere, and it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rollo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sorta deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rollo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go!
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Okay, let's go. Ahem, just your Discord. Is it really? Might have also mentioned my Twitter PMP on there, but I never use Twitter. Yeah, sure about that. You did say you were gonna use Twitter more. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay then. Oh, town hall. Last chance dinner. Diner? Probably diner. This way. I'm just gonna explore a bit. Hello. Can I talk to you? Thank you. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake ya. Oh, no problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Earl said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then. Catch you then. Oh, and Luca, I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Oh, bless her. That's so sweet. I guess Mrs. Fratelli is getting ready for the festival. That's an Italian name. I think. I'm pretty sure. Hello.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon Beacon.
Beacon, interesting. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rollo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rollo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Oh, nice. Change. This is closed. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Oh, she looks cute. Cool. And cute. Sounds pretty Italian, it does. Hey, Roxy, what's up? Of course her name is Roxy.
Roxy, this is an important turning point.
Oh, okay.
The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal.
Ooh, okay.
Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms.
Oh, that's cool.
No, I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well... Oh, it's Rollo's sister, I guess. Not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Yep, there he is. Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Oh boy. Rollo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rollo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? There we go. Don't mind me, just over here, lurking uselessly. Oh, hey, sis! Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also, couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the fall harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic's shrink array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rollo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles.
Oh boy.
Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill. Okay.
In the past, he found the best
Okay
way to
then.
deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer, the sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rollo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Oh, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Investigate the Valentine warehouse alone. Oh, shoot, okay. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool, cool, cool. Well, that was easy. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Just a little bit. Indulgent, nice. I think this is the way to that warehouse. I'm gonna explore a little bit more.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wander down the wooded path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh! Oh, this is getting good. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You... Oh god, you be safe now. You be soft, you be safe. Oh, hello. Piper. Oh, hey, Luca, what's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Mm-hmm. Surely. Hey, Zariel. Hiya, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zariel would like you... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Not love, life. Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Wow. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, what's down here? History Museum. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company, and there was only one dirt road leading to town. And there still is only one road leading to town. Oh, right. Oh, that's interesting. You look cool. Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gig going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out, and I'm in the business of selling cold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. I don't even know who that is. No touching. Bonk. Bonk. It did make a pretty cool sound. Okay, moving onwards. Oh, hello. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay, then. Ooh. Looks like the library hasn't opened yet. I'll check back later. Okay. Hello. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. I can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper would just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
Promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Oh boy. Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Please stop. You're being weird a little bit.
The phone booth was brand new. Part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Hey. Hey, yeah. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weep Wood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it. I'm gonna guess this is the way forward. I want to explore.
Peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. A little bit, maybe.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Oh, that's sad.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Cool. Save the bees. Bees are important to the ecosystem. Save the bees. What's in here? Can I... I cannot go in, and there's nothing to do in here. How wonderful! A waste of time!
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
That's not creepy at all. Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign
The
new?
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rollo do if he was
Luca
here?
often asked himself what Rollo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Can I? Oh god, okay.
Sparks flew from the fence. The light atop that section shut off.
Oh,
Bulbs remained.
that's cool. Ah, okay. Pick it up and then throw it. That's
One more
two.
to go. The
Nice.
fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rollo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There was only
here?
one way to find out.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rollo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there.
The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Okay, nothing over here. Okay.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The sound
Footsteps?
of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Oh god. Shit. Shit! Oh my god.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the
Oh
green light.
damn, okay. This is a story about change, I guess.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end?
Oh, what?
Probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it.
Well, I hope
From
so.
here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point.
Ah,
Now,
okay.
Let's try something different.
Let's see. Oh! Can go here. In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? Ah! Did that little shit just kick me? Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Oh my god. Sorry! Investigate the Valentine warehouse with Rollo. Hello. Sorry about that. Rollo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune,
Oh, interesting.
Puffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter, how are you doing? Me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her at all? No. That is truly a shame. Oh. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. Well, I wouldn't say either of those are good. Like, it's not good for a caretaker to not be around, but it's also not good if they smother you with attention. A perfect balance. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Oh? Oh, okay. Solomon!
Trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. Oh, she looks cool. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You are a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. I really want a plush of this little guy. Yeah, he is very cute. I love how he looks. Yeah, the art is really pretty. And the character art as well. So pretty. Wait, can I go down here? No. Oh, come on. Kinda in a hurry right now. I am kinda in a hurry, yeah. Boy's got too much of his father in him. Oh boy. I win! Little help? I am the champion! We were racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I got this. Oh god, no, of course you do. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure I can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance? Of course. Whoa, you're a genius! Of course I am. Don't you know who I am? I think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out! Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome! Ooh, rumble, okay. Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You better your butt I did! Check out this puddle! That's not normal. And this hose! Got to head out as I only have so much battery. Today's a bad day to charge. Aw, no worries, sweetie pie. Hopefully you have a good recharge. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't a hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo, it would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Oh my god. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold two phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank atomic communicators. These actually work. Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command, you're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Oh boy. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Oh god, is that a body? That looks like a body.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah! Oh my god. Ah! I'm beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a Friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished charring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So they'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We just sort of ran around a bit. Oh! Ow! Gran's brow furrowed.
She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You're to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstance are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You're to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca, you left the icebox open yesterday. You were not made of money, you know. I'm sorry. Well, that was strange. Strange indeed. So what am I supposed to do now? I'm not gonna open the tap water. Oh, whoops, I left it open again. Can okay. There we go. What should I do now? Can I just chill? Okay. Kinda want to listen to her, but also I'm kind of
Luca was
bored.
desperate to check in with Rollo. Until Gran returned, he was trapped. A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
That coming from upstairs. Ah, it's the walkie-talkie. I forgot we have that. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over? Strange. Strange indeed, huh? I was kinda expecting a jump scare, but not gonna lie, but well. Maybe it's for the best. Someone knock? I think someone knocked. Yeah, someone knocked. Hello? How do I... Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, Roxy. If this is about me, accidentally kicking you yesterday... Is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? Oh, we were playing around in Weep Wood, and then it was late and we went home. Weep Wood? He's alive. I'm going to kill that little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay, I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Ooh. Rollo. Where are you? Check the library, but I'm supposed to stay here. I'm supposed to stay inside. okay. Hello. Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Okay, then. I am not talking to you again. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she will be here, then she will be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Yeah, well, good intentions don't qualify as legal tender. Interesting. My parents wouldn't listen! No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weep Wood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great. I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check Weep Wood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weep Wood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Poor Rollo, he's just supposed to be living his best life and conquering Normandy as a Viking, but instead he's stuck in this picturesque mining outpost. Well, maybe he's having fun being in this picturesque mining outpost. You never know. What's this about the missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense, young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging? Oh yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Now where did she run off to? Oh, missing children, okay. Did I go up to the cafe? Maybe not. You're still reading? His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean vanished? That's impossible! Oh my, he doesn't even see the danger he's in. He certainly does not. Oh, come on, there we go. What's this?
Hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
True. Hello? Oh, she's cute.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social,
Or
so
he's
he
cute.
dedicated each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Oh. Hey, Kato.
Was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
What's melitology? Ahem. Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Oh, he's so cute. Why does he have human hands, though? That's kinda creepy. I don't know why, but Luca having human hands doesn't really creep me out, but for some reason Kato having human hands is creeping me out a little bit. Good book? Don't know, just started it.
To the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Oh, really? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they will fight to the death for supremacy. I actually knew that. Fight! That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know! Haha, gotcha! I see what you did there. Hey, Jace! Oh, hey, Luca! Did Rollo come by? No, I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, roger that, Space Cadet.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Of course, boring.
Mycological Phosphorescence.
More like my complete loss of interest. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Ugh. And unshrimping. There we go. Hydration is important. It is indeed. I agree with you. Let's see.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
Okay. Anything else in here? No? Okay. Have you ever watched Smiling Friends? I have not. I don't think I ever heard of it.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone. Oh well.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Mildly adventurous. Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries.
Say that 3 times fast. Sally Seashore simple succulent blah 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 blah. Sally Seashore simple succulent sundries. Sally Seashore simple succulent blah blah blah. Nope.
Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time. By Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Of course. Oof. Okay, let's head out. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections.
Oh, that's Beck.
She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So, I should probably get going. Hey, wait up! What?
Beth pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kinda like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. Oh, that's sweet. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. It's really funny, but there is one episode where the main characters are sent to help out a shrimp guy get out of his depression, and when you send out shrimp, it reminded me of that. I think the whole episode is on YouTube. I'll try and find it and post it in Discord. Thank you. I would appreciate it. It sounds fun. It sounds like when the main characters are sent to help a shrimp guy get out of his depression. It sounds like they're trying to unshrimp him. Oh, there's a sign. Okay. Dang, they boarded up the way in. Is there another way in? Like over here, maybe? Ooh.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood.
Oh, interesting.
First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool!
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray.
Never mind, not
Beck
cool.
dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Oh yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Why hello, I don't think we have been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yup. You probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once, on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true, they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took
I hate
a step
Iggy.
towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the... strange, I guess? I don't want to tickle him and push him into the oozy green liquid by accident.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with ya, new kid? We're about to pound your friend.
Beck stared in silence, the only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yup. Stop being a weirdo. Hello? Are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travels in packs, eh,
At
dud?
the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped.
Oh no.
Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Oh no. Oh god,
Iggy's clothes
okay.
were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk! My clothes are ruined! I'm gonna...
His voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
Oh no. Struggle. I don't feel so good. Ah! I'm sorry, I just... Oh shit! Yup! Okay, I did not want this to happen, but I guess it did. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
At the warehouse, the strange ooze and what it did to Iggy. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Ugh, I hope Rollo's okay. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. Okay, there's more ooze. Can I do anything? I guess I can't go around this. Is there anywhere else I can go? Ah, there we go. Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We're just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turned around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. I can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should march straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nelly about work anyway. I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure. Glad he's okay. I have a feeling he's up to no good, that guy.
Safe.
Nelly, was it?
A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread.
I mean, I had the feelings ever since I saw him by the character design that he's gonna be... He's gonna be some sort of an antagonistic guy. A villain? Maybe a villain. Probably.
Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits. Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Oh no. Gran? I'm home! Everything's fine. Gran? Not even home yet, probably. Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Not here either. There's a book. Can't read the book. Is there a book before there as well? Gran? Roxy came over. She was worried about him. So I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. It turns out Rollo is safe and sound. Here, maybe she's in the bedroom.
Luca was alone.
Oh.
The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Yeah, that Nelly guy's up to no good.
Pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. Why don't you grab me some nice bait? Sure thing, Dad. Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. We're fishing with bees? Luca's father gave a warm chuckle.
Oh?
Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one. Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. Interesting choice. With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. Dad, I don't understand. Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal. The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. Dad, look out! His father casually wound the reel. None of it's your fault, you know. Never was.
Oh?
Dad, we have to go! Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. Please, you have to run! The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the thing about fishing, Luca. His chest began to crystallize. You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out. A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean? The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply.
Oh.
Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Rollo?
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca! Rollo, is that you? Luca! There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God! Listen! I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
His voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? Took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground. Underground? Are you okay? Kinda. They seem more interested in... for now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Trust. He's... Hold on, someone's coming.
The signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
He held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Getting worse. I can barely hear
His
you.
voice began to fade.
Losing signal. Not much time. Mission control. You need to... The treehouse. The treehouse!
The signal died for good.
What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's at the treehouse? The antenna? He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. Rollo, you're a genius.
Grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Ooh, okay. Isn't Grandma gonna scold him for hold up the walkie-talkie to the radio in the treehouse, okay? Isn't... Okay, I hope no one's gonna see
Heard
me.
A group of footsteps approaching. He
Never
dashed
mind.
behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
Oh, it's Grandma. So, we all understand our roles? I beg your pardon? You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while that danger persists. Ooh. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Harris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. As I said, I had no time to contact her after your call this morning. Plans change. How is Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all. I know very well what all of this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
Three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. What's this about? Oh? Man, why are you meeting with Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca! Gah! Dawn, you scared me! How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. A call from Hiram Tolliver, it seems. She was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stake out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. Oh my god, that's a little bit creepy. Oh, I love that character. Perennial harvest. Hello? No worries, Katana. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I did it. I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You were right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is good.
Boys shared a mischievous grin.
I can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scars for now. Cheers. Okay. Oh, right, the treehouse. Sorry. This way. Right? Rollo? Rollo, are you there? I'm at the treehouse now, Rollo. Mr. Kerr said you were all right. Finally done with writing everything up. Now I need to call people, but see if I can avoid it until tomorrow morning. Don't avoid it. Raven, do your dang work. I know calling people can be scary, but do this now and you'll be free tomorrow morning. No. How about yes? You can't tell me what to do. Sure I can. Sure I can tell you what to do. It's up to you if you'll listen to me or not. Yeah, point, but meh. Don't you meh me. Go do your work. What happened out there? Dang it, Rollo, where are you? Oh. Who's there?
Luca could only see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
I got weapons in here, so you'd better come out right now.
Strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
Weapons? How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What? You don't recognize me? Oh, is it Iggy? I guess I don't even recognize myself anymore.
Luca stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Yeah, it is Iggy, I think. I'll take a break and do it after. Well, good. Take a small break. You deserve it. I'm a monster. And now they hunt me like the beast I am. Iggy!
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me! This is all your fault.
Slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second, and I get to be like this forever. There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With this positive attitude and the power of friendship. Thank you for the hat pat. I'm giving you... Imagine I'm giving you a hat pat as well. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weep Wood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Luca! Luca! Rollo? It's not safe! Luca! Rollo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rollo! Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe! They said they were going to the treehouse! I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse! Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards! What did I tell ya? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me! They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me! What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do, but it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out, Iggy. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile, okay? Crap, they found me. Luca, what's happening? Don't panic. You stay here and I'll see what they want. I can't figure out if the white bit is his hair or part of the hood on the jacket. I think it's part of the hood on the jacket. You know how some jackets on their hood have the little fluff thingy? I think that's it. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. That's a lot of people that look exactly the same. Do you have time for an informal chat? We'll be brief. Your time is valuable to us. Beat down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They are saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
He slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon.
Oh,
Behind
interesting.
the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Of course, I told you he's the bad guy. Iggy, there you are. You gave all of us a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry though, we're here to help. Help? Then why were you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him, he's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is! Poor fella, just got a little lost. That's a lie! That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
His smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. Reading so much is giving me a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca, the only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite a pickle and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Oh, of course I do.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope?
This guy gives the same energy as the hyenas from Lion King. Yes, I think that's why I thought he was the bad guy. It's the same vibe.
He wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left. Fight.
Luca drew himself up and decided to take the only option they had left.
How silly, they're in the forest, not a pickle.
He swung the mission control defense cannon around, aiming it confidently.
Aren't you fun in Pigments? Hey, Mr. Kerr.
Summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rolo sends his regards. Oh, welp. Hey! That was uncalled for, more than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit.
Oh boy.
As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end.
Oh, okay. So that's one of the endings.
Escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
I agree. Okay. Kind of want a pickle and cheese sandwich. Ooh, you know what? That's not too bad. If you have pickles and cheese, I guess. Oh, I can continue this one. Ooh, okay. And, let me see if Tickle's gonna do anything different to poor little Iggy. Time to bust out the tickles.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, wanna see something cool? Yup. Check it!
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're pushing her into the... What the... Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Yup. Yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter.
I only have bread, whelp. If not, just have cake, yep. Had so much cake, I need something savory. Well, time to eat the bread. I think Nova would agree with me. Eat the bread. Yup, yup, yup.
Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
Yup. What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us?
His eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. See you around, new kid.
Kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh, that's not a smart thing to do. Oh, shit. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
She oozed out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god. Oh no.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy.
I love the design of the cat. Yeah, I love the cat. I love all the characters.
Luca paused for a
They all
moment,
look so
catching his
good.
breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rolo was his primary concern.
True. Okay, I guess I'm finding him alone this time. Development fertilizer, looks old. Okay, let's go back. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
He and Fitz looked drained.
Whoever did the art did so good. Yes, I need to look up who did the art. I want to see if they have any social media so I can follow them.
It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
A
time.
torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weep Wood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just... wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I
Roxy
promise.
drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I wanna help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around, I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sounds like a
He
plan?
wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe this story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Who's her dad, I wonder? It's not the hyena guy, is it? No. Because he's a hyena and she's a squirrel. Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up, okay? I did look it up earlier. There was 4 of them. Holy Jesus.
Mr. Nuncreed jumped with a start.
Wait, 4 of them working on a game or 4 of them just working on art? Just a goofy little rhythm game, not really as pretty. Artists have fancy art websites. Nice. I'm gonna have to check them out. 4 artists, okay. 8 people. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm gonna have to check the artists out. Because the art is so good. Oh god. Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who were you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh no. I was just checking because I thought I heard the ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly Boys Antiques have this whole town worried sick. Why is the music the way it is? This doesn't sound good. Antiques? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Oh no. Dang it, boy, if there is something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. Ooh, is Nuncreed the guy that was in hazmat suit? That would make sense, kind of.
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Oh? Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing? Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. Got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Creed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
Deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Oh boy. Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
For a
Yup,
shove,
I
Nuncreed
told you.
manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
Oh boy. What are you doing? It's out of my hands
The door
now.
latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit. Shit indeed. Nice crispy beacon. Welcome in, Death Parrot. Hopefully you're doing well. Been creepy from minute to one. Yep. Pretty much.
The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop.
No one loves jam that much. That's a good point, Pigment. I wonder what he was using the jam for.
He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view.
Oh.
Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
Yep.
He knows
Figured
too
as much. Figured as much.
The end.
Oh god. Okay, so that's one of the endings.
This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Never heard of this, but 10 out of 10 users score average on Steam. Ooh. 10 out of 10 user score. Yeah, I heard it's a pretty good game. But 10 out of 10 pretty good is still so dang good. Story about struggle.
This is a story about struggle.
Let's try this one
Luca
now.
could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile. He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luca swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg.
Is this gonna be an ending as
Crack
well?
of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask.
Or
With a
not?
muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luca
Oh.
was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home.
Oh, nice.
Chapter 3. Everything's fine. The next
Is
morning,
it though?
It was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. What did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Rollo had things to do, so I just sort of poked around town. Set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. Mm-hmm. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Okay. Deliver jam to Mr. Tolliver. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Deliver jam to Mrs. Fratelli. Okay. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. I have a feeling it's not jam anymore. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Deliver jam to Mr. Nuncreed. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem. Off with you now, while the day is still young. Okay. Okay then, she's making a call now. Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Hey, that was really weird. Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? Oh, because I was exploring alone. Right, so Rollo never went to the warehouse with us. So, okay, so he's fine. Nice, okay. So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No. Zombies. No. Alien zombies. What else could it possibly be? Rollo, I gotta deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. Not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Alrighty then. I forgot where Granny said Mr. Trolley something was. But I'll try and find him. I know the Mrs. Fratelli is over here. Hello? Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at you.
Forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Aww. Got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning out to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, they even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Nice. Okay, I need to see where the other guy is.
Squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, I'm so cute and tiny. I'm ready to help, Mama. Alright, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I gotta deal with the inventory before I can start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Hi, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Wow, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rollo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Ooh. Oh, okay, gotcha. Is that chicken? It kinda looks like chicken. Chicken sandwich. Chicken tenders, yeah, okay. With bacon on top. I guess it needs salad, but it did say bacon. Here we go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Cold cuts topped with... okay. I'll see what that is, I guess. Cold cuts. Does the cold cuts refer to ham? Sloppy chili. I think this is it looks like sloppy chili. Yeah, okay. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect, thank you. So I was right. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the waitstaff.
Table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will ya? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger. Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. Okay, I know exactly what I'm putting here. This doesn't look right, but he asked for something sweet, so candy it is. That's a really weird order, but sure. Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby. Ah, now that's a burger with a bite. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Sweet and stabby, it's like me, huh? Sure, I guess. Okay, and I'm back here. How are you, Gus? If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure, sorry to bother you. Alrighty then. It's just that... Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. See, Pigment, it's you who's stabby now. I'm not the stabby, you're the stabby. I guess... Can I? No. Thought I would go inside, but... It's not this guy, is it? Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat. No, it's not that guy.
Oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but know this, that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Mrs. Valentine, my readers are more so interested in this town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous... If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well... Good day, Mr. Wilder. Damn. Alrighty then. Wait. Is the guy gonna be at the festival? Maybe he is! There he is! Hi!
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Yeep!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
Thank you for the hydrate. Funnily enough, I did hydrate before you redeemed that. But there you go, I hydrated again. I see you have something for me. Yeah, Grant had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
Leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes, the jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me! Now I definitely know it's not a jam.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
And thank you for the stretch. I was just making sure you remembered since there's a lot of talk. Yeah, there is a lot of dialogue to go through. But I did remember, no worries. I shall put it in my store shelves post-haste. Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
Leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. This guy, I swear. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice cream from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert, do you want some ice cream or not? No, I'm good. This guy, I swear. Okay. Mr. Nuncreed. You creepy old man. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case...
Snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your Gran. Okay. Really weird. Hey, you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Why? He's my guy. I love pineapples. How old are you? 12. Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? Just happened. Well, let's go. Hey, what a crazy coincidence! Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful! Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple! Funny thing is, pineapple is one of my favorite pizza toppings. Oh, and what is your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie, and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Well, what were you doing here? Now that you mention it, she kinda does look like Velma. Or it feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nelly means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. I was kinda busy, actually. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by the big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend gift grift something. Great, see you there. Meet back at the big creepy gate. Aren't I supposed to meet Rolo at the treehouse? Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival is coming up. The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on kakamami shindigs all the time. And where did that get us? Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. But those are both garbage. Exactly. Okay, cranky old man. This way to the estate. So who all lives in that house? Harris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up, but we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. The word kakamami is intentionally ridiculous because it literally just means something ridiculous or silly. Oh my god. That's actually funny. I've never heard of that word either. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you'd use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle that.
Took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
It's like an old man Brit saying. Interesting. Here goes nothing. So I'm guessing Jeff is an old man from old British man. There we go. Dinner with the Moodwills, okay?
Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love. Couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Okay. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
His eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normal, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little tired.
He wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work.
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Oh, God. Okay. Interesting. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. So remember when in the other branch where we were exploring with Rollo, there was a bag that was dumped on us and it said deep engineering name tag? I don't think it's her, but I think it's the previous deep engineering guy. I don't remember what the name was on the tag though, but I don't think it was hers. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't!
Slammed her fist into the table, perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rollo soon.
Glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around
He
here.
wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza, it really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up! I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people.
Oh,
But
okay.
Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to... rumble, I guess?
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks
Luca
off?
surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe I should stay here and I'll just make a break for
At
it.
that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Welp. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Oh, okay.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47 days, holy.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. That's true. We don't like normal around here. Oh wow! Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Looked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You won't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Oh, pungent, okay.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards, some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course! Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? You didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa, let me try. Moving sucks! I hate it! I hate that I hate it! Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere?
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
Oh, bless her. I love her. There. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rollo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Oh, bless her. Bless
Chapter
them.
5. Friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue, the smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Rollo at the treehouse, if he's still there. He's not mad that I left him hanging. Oh, hey there. Hey, Dawn, tracking down the lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out, when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a peculiar last will and testament. Peculiar? How? He didn't just give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Harris had to take on a child as her ward. A kid our age who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Oh. Solomon? Bingo! So Harris was forced to take care of him. Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it, old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains the way Harris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. I mean, I can keep secrets. Thank you for the hydrate. Funny, because I was about to drink some water as well. And stretch. Okay, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Alright. Excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit and it's getting late, so we all decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. That we gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. I hate that guy. Okay. I'm guessing so far this was the right choice to make. Rollo, are you still up there? I'm sorry, Rollo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
Oh, he's mad. You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you. I'm just a little late.
Rollo scoffed.
The rain held me up. Liar! You weren't even home! What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, that storm rolled in out of nowhere and I got stuck after dinner at Beck's...
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is a Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kinda cool. You'd like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she'd made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rollo. You know, while I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise, but you took so long, the storm knocked it all down. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you, but I kept my word, 'cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your grand doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't even get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
Tone changed to a calm, yet more intense anger.
Maybe Pa is right. Storms bring more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still around.
Hung in the cool
Oh.
night air.
Oh, that was low.
Rollo's stomach dropped, knowing he'd crossed a line.
Yeah, that was a low blow.
But it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rollo. Dang it. That was a really low blow. Oh, right, we never found the walkie-talkies either. I go to bed. No? Oh, there we go.
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Hmm? Rollo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Ooh, I'm Rollo. Look at me and my amazing family. So what am I gonna break with this football? Can I do anything else? Oh, I can sleep now. Guess I'm just never supposed to make new friends. Oh, poor guy. Luca?
Gran cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. Just don't feel like getting up yet. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay, I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone. He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Oh. I bet Rollo's still gonna go to the festival. He's gonna be miserable. Oh, I can't. Oh, there we go. Okay. Can I do anything else? No. Guess I'll just... Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him. He can shove it. Oh. I guess I'm gonna stay in bed all day.
Again.
Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, just in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rollo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Luca still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rollo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
If Rollo thinks I'm still going to the festival, okay. There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Oh? Did I aim my football there? There we go.
The Adventures of Hank Atomic.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rollo had received it for his birthday, a special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rollo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house.
Oh,
Luca
interesting.
wasn't sure if it was because Rollo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind, but it had stayed right there where Rollo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Luca? Another little friend came to see you. A girl named Beck Modwill. She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh. She seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rollo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table, in case you want a bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all, and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse. He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad, where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip, his father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile, then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See? Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
Oh.
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him, older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar, as if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger smiled. I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't me. Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son. Luca watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting into a cruel grin. Welp, Dad, if you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward and plunged into the flames. In a flash of cold light, he was gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his Gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rollo thought about doesn't matter. But he...
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
Fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. Mm-hmm. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. One must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Oh, accept. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rollo, doesn't it?
Gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last-minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. I love you, Luca. Love you too.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6. Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rollo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air. But the events of the day weren't on his mind. He had to find Rollo.
There you are! Luca! Rollo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
She rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Is it the library? I feel like it's the library. Ooh, festival! Unique New York, unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me, just warming up for my big ceremony speech.
Pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gap box. You nervous? Oh heavens, no. Won't break a leg. Give me the gift to something. Okay. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an XQVA. And it's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. Welcome to our festival! Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the Perennial Harvest Festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. Don't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart, the weather's still cruddy, and this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But the lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. I swear. Can I talk to this guy? I guess not. Okay. How's your foot, Iggy? I know you kicked some ooze. Or actually, I don't think he kicked ooze in this life, in this branch. Story branch, actually. Ha ha ha, every single time. Yup. Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Interesting. Like clockwork. What a bunch of drones.
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. Just ain't right these days, you know. I really do, actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't ya?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
Okay, I gotta go. Nice talking to you, Jeff. Jeff or Jeff. Most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? I would not. Nope. Piper, you're actually taking a break from studying? I want to see what all the festival fuss is about. But I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True, true. So what you got in there? Books. I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. I kinda doubt that, but okay. There we go. The library, somewhere quiet. Hey, welcome in, Milk Porch. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, Luca.
Eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. First riddle? There's more? The first... Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rollo does go all out, doesn't he?
Straightened up and cleared his throat as if preparing to sing.
Ahem. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the fifth king dies, you'll need a tissue.
Kato stared at Luca eagerly.
Huh? Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay. Let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. And if you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. May take issue when the fifth king dies.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue number 4 from...
Got a book. Grab a different one.
Luca grabbed...
I don't think issue number 4 is the
The
one.
Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue...
I think the 5th issue.
Kato removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed.
Oh?
The Adventures of Hank Atomic, issue 5.
Oh!
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Roll a cipher pen! He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it. But I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for this purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rollo. Now let's see here.
Kato began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
I think as a tissue can be a hanky. Oh! Hanky tissue, okay. That makes sense. Get away with such a grift.
Continued flipping.
Only found in Grub. Cart.
Reaching the end of the book, Kato looked up.
That's it. Grift. In Grub. Cart. Grifton. Griffin. Griffin's Grub Cart. He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand. Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then? Good luck on the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, Kato. Griffin's snack stand. Who's Griffin? If I had to guess, is it a festival? Down here? Is it you, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Hey, Griffin. Did Rollo come?
Luca could finish his sentence. Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for. Enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or something.
Taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck! It's cold! Oh yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rollo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's just...
Tugged at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Of course, there we go. Oh, come on!
Off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step.
Finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
This is getting to be a whole thing. Pick up when you need some pep. Near the fountain, up the step. Oh, okay, so... if I had to guess, it would be up here. In the cafe. Yeah. Coffee or something. Yeah, there we go. There you are, Luca. There's no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rollo owes me one.
Waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. See, that wasn't so hard. Oh, I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. Takes flight but has no wings. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Good luck, Luca. Guess I'm gonna have to look around for a bit. Oh, hey! Balloons! Never mind. Hey! Hey! Did you find the comic book? Yep. And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you earned this.
Rose sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Wait. Thanks. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened, with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kinda freaked out. Rollo. Still my turn. I felt like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant that I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Oh, that's sweet. Dreams! Bit abstract, yeah. It's balloons. Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone is at the festival. Aren't you curious about all the stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait one more day. You know, I have been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Head to the treehouse, okay. We're looking too deep into it. I swear to God. Oh wait, what is this guy saying? Ain't moving. Okay then. Good on you. Hey yo. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual Biggest Catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I'm a shoo-in. Good luck. Can I interact with the... Yes! The chair. Do I have some new tackle? Or not tackle, bait, sorry. Pungent.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Do they though? Ooh, that'll watch. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. The man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Guessing this is the final one. Oh, there we go.
Stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
That's true. Maybe it's gonna be a fish finally? Nope. Message in a bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Are we done? No. So I need some more bait. Okay.
Luca tied what fish?
Yeah. Okay, I'll be back. Let's go. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your grand this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Lolo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand. If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you. None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much. We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it. God knows I've tried. Everything I've done. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
I love you too, Gran.
He folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rollo.
I was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seemed nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
This was untrue. A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Oh. Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
Fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend. Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh, Jesus. What? Huh? Is this the ending?
Cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. Two boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene.
Oh, come on!
Treehouse turned statuary. In a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end.
Oh, come on!
That can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it. We are just going to have to sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Hmm. I can change this one, or rather, a different story. This one as well. Can't do anything with this one yet, but don't even remember what. Oh, okay, I remember. Never mind. But yeah, I think. Okay, saved. Okay, I think. Oh, it auto saves. Okay, that's good. I think what I wanna do. I want to end this here for now and continue it next week, probably. On Thursday, I'll play some Hades, and I think. Yeah, next week sounds good. Either next week, or if I feel up to it, I'll do an unexpected Friday stream, but I won't. I won't make any promises. I'll still announce in the Discord. Yay! But thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it. It's a fun game. Holy. You weren't joking, Raven. I do. I am enjoying this game. It's so much fun. Not just the fact that there's a lot of choices, but also the fact that I can go back into the chronicle and like choose different options and see what the outcome is. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let me see if there's anyone to rate.
Hello.
Hello. It is a little bit silent. mm, I think I'm gonna raid Iris, who's playing Stardew Valley. I haven't been in her stream in such a long time. I've been lurking her stream yesterday actually. And yeah, she's really cozy. She was playing Animal Crossing yesterday, but she's playing Stardew Valley now, and it says 1.6 is coming to console. Hey! Kinda excited for that. Let's see. Let me do all my thingies here. Yeah, it's Discord, and okay. Up the rate. I just woke up and it's over. Well, I hope you had a great nap, Patty. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's see. Raid. Raid. Yeah. And the next stream is gonna be on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. And I'm gonna be continuing some Hades struggles and adventures. Hope BAP was good. I'm guessing the BAP was really good. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. And I hope everyone has a really good day. A really good one. A really good time zone. And until next time, take care.